Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Let's talk about some more Homworx candles today. So I have been burning Vanilla Spice and Everything Nice for the last week so that I could review it for those of you that have not picked it up yet. I am going to be reviewing this candle in this video, but I just want to kind of address a couple of other things beforehand. So I promise I'll try to be brief about it. So first thing that I want to address is that across the board, the reviews for these today's special value candles from this particular collection here have not been super great. And I will 100% admit that the performance of my candles, the two that I purchased, so Over the River, Through the Woods, and then this Vanilla Spice and Everything Nice, they have not been what I expected them to be from Homworx. Homworx candles for me, even the ones that I got in the fall and winter, both that were sent as PR to me and that I purchased myself, even when they've had a slightly decreased like performance in terms of the wicks, well, and some of the wicks were much lower than others, I still managed to get strength and throw out of my candles that I feel like for me was still worth the investment. Now, that is not the case for everybody. There were a lot of people who were very disappointed in the performance of their candles, and I totally understand that. And there have been a lot of people that have said that they will not purchase from Homworx going forward until they either A, see the Wick issue resolved, or B, they're not interested at all anymore. They've written them off altogether. I myself have not written off Homworx at all, even though I'm disappointed in the performance of this collection here. I find myself really drawn to the types of fragrance blends that Harry puts together. And with the performance still being okay in my house for the fall and winter stuff that wasn't, you know, necessarily as great as I expected it to be, I still believe in the brand overall, and I have enjoyed what I've burned. I won't be picking up any more of these two that I reviewed the last couple weekends here, but I have heard, and I'm not super insider with Harry, just so you guys know. Like, I don't talk to him, I don't text with him, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I did receive PR earlier in the year. PR is not going out right now at all, so if you're under the impression that people who are reviewing these candles are being sent to them, they're not, because they're not being sent out as PR right now. I don't know if PR will continue. Even if it doesn't, I will still purchase because I like the candles. But yeah, so where was I going with that? This is like the worst mom brain moment, and I really wish it wasn't kicking in right now. But anyway, moral of the story is, you guys, the Wick issue, oh, that's where I was going with this. Harry has said that, you know, there has been an issue with the wicks, and he is resolving that for the spring and summer candles. So if you are still on the Homworx bandwagon, you know, definitely look forward to what is coming out in the future, because I do believe that he is working very hard to resolve these issues. You know, this is, I'm assuming, a huge passion project for him, and so he doesn't want to see it go down the drain. The feedback from everybody has been super helpful, and it's good that you guys, you know, are giving your feedback, because it's important for the company to know what the issues are and what they need to work on in order to better the product. So that's kind of my spiel out of the way there. I'm still on the bandwagon. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what is coming out for spring and summer. You know, I will continue to enjoy burning what I have for the fall and the holidays right now. And I do have backups for next year, which I'm excited about as well. So All right, let's get into the Vanilla Spice and Everything Nice. As I hinted earlier in the video, this one is also not a super great performer. It's not horrible, but it's not great. So I'm gonna show you guys a top view so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here with this particular collection. So sorry about that. So the flames are fairly low on this, and I have not been trimming the wicks on these at all. And it's not really helping with the low flames. Hang on, I gotta get my cord out of the way here. So yeah, these take a lot longer to pull out for being a 4-wick. They do eventually completely pull out, but I have to have them lit for like 5 hours, which is a long time for a 4-wick candle, especially since my fall and winter candles pulled out super quickly, and you know, most of mine had decent wicks. Like, I did not experience a ton of the wick issues that a lot of people had, but yeah, this is just not what I'm used to with the Homworx candles. Also, the throw and the strength of this particular one are they're pretty poor. So the strength on this is only about a 5, and the throw is probably barely a 5. I can smell it in my kitchen. I cannot smell it really very much in the family room. I can get whiffs of it, but it's pretty faint. I can smell it kind of going out into the hallway towards the front door, but not very well. Most of my Homworx candles in this house have done amazingly well. This one right here, it's not unscented, but it's definitely not very scented, which bums me out because, and I'm sniffing the lid right now, I really actually like this scent. This is super basic, you guys. This is not some kind of fancy vanilla scent at all. It is very basic, but it's a great holiday vanilla scent. I hope that he can work out the wick and throw issue on this particular scent and possibly bring it back next year, because I love the smell of this. So the notes on this are vanilla bean, allspice, clove, and sweet apple. First off, there is no sweet apple to my nose at all. It does have vanilla bean. It's definitely not French vanilla. I hate French vanilla. Oh, God. But vanilla bean, I absolutely love. The allspice is absolutely there. The clove is there for me. There is also a cinnamon note in this, and it is just the faintest red hot type cinnamon, but it's so light that I'm okay with it. Now, if the candle was stronger and that red hot cinnamon was more pronounced, I don't think that I would love this smell as much, because when it comes to cinnamon, I tend to prefer the softer, you know how when you buy like cinnamon sticks to put in like Glühwein, or I don't know, do people put cinnamon sticks in hot chocolate? I don't bake, but I do have cinnamon sticks because I make German Glühwein. And that is the type of cinnamon that I like that cinnamon stick, soft, like freshly ground type cinnamon smell, not red hot candy cinnamon. And there is a little hint of red hot candy cinnamon in this. I would love to see that replaced with a more like true, just freshly grated cinnamon note for next year, if this blend manages to make it back. If these went on super clearance, based on the performance of this one, I don't think that I would even bother purchasing them. That's how disappointed I am in the throw and strength of this one. Yeah, I wish I had nicer things to say, but you know, I'm gonna be constructive in my feedback because I try to do that in all of my videos. I think it's very easy to bash something and be really nasty. And I mean, I've definitely had I've had times of being really frustrated about certain things. But I don't think that necessarily like helps the cause. I think constructive feedback and criticism for Homworx is something that Harry definitely welcomes. And, you know, when you guys leave your comments below, I think it's very helpful for their team to be able to see that as well. And I appreciate all of the constructive feedback that you guys have left on my recent videos. And my dog is totally growling at me. Hang on, let me let him outside real quick. Here you go, buddy. Don't go up the hill. Go outside. I have to wrap this up because he is gonna go mountain goating on the hill outside. I'm gonna have to go rescue him. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up and say that this one was just not great for me, and I'm bummed about it because I really do like the scent. I will burn the second one as more of an ambiance type situation, but I'm not expecting any better performance out of that one. As far as Over the River Through the Woods, that scent, it's actually doing a little bit better in my luminary that I have it in. And by the way, that luminary was from Bath & Body Works a couple years ago. If you missed my review of that candle, I'll link it down below. I uploaded that last Saturday. That one is not available anymore on the website, but this one is. So I'll go ahead and link it down below. Go ahead and read up about some of other people's reviews because they are posting reviews of them. So good information to have and make an informed decision for yourself. But yeah, Over the River Through the Woods. I love the smell of that one too. It's definitely missing that like spruce note. I was hoping that would come out for me a little bit more, but it's more of a creamy nutmeg type scent to my nose. And yeah, if you're curious about that review at all, again, I'll link it down below. But hopefully this was helpful for you guys. You know, Homworx, if you're watching, you know, I feel like this particular collection just, there's just some issues with either the wax formulation or the wicks or something. I hope that you can work it out. And I definitely look forward to seeing what is coming out for the spring and summer. By the way, that pedestal is the pine cone pedestal that you can purchase on QVC. I spray painted mine champagne gold because I liked that better. I'll give you guys a closer look here so you can see. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. I would love to see more like champagne gold accessories because I'm getting into that. Silver is nice too, but anyway, there you guys go. I'm gonna go find my dog and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.